Hello, hello, my divines. Hello, my loves. Hello, my sweets. How are you? I was channeling right before I turned on the camera, and I was channeling the World card, actually. Let me cover her up. There she is. It's time to go to the next phase of the cycle. You have been working on something, and this is, the energy of like it feels like there's a lot of opposition, right? There's a lot of like, this is what's coming up again and again. There's a lot of, there's people who are like, trying to stop your progress, stop your movement, but I feel like you are really keyed into what's happening and you're ready to kind of move forward. But I feel like the message is like, keep things quiet, like you are going to the next level. You are going to the next point in this progress that you're doing. But I think you've been doing too much talking. You've been communicating too much, That's just coming up. Like, it's time to kind of be quiet because there are people who they're trying to see what you're doing. They're trying to see what your next move is, right? And you got to keep them in the quiet. Keep them in the dark, in the quiet and the dark. What else? My Pisces, my loves, my sweets, they might be dealing with heartbreak because you're not around. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of like, they feel like they have like an upper hand on you. You know what I'm saying? These people may have more, resources than you. And so they're going to use those resources to try to like get in the way of whatever you're trying to create, okay? So it's like they're trying to, like get in the way of what you're creating. This is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This may be an older person. It may be a person who, just maybe they're more established. But it's like, why are you trying to get in the way of someone? You know what I'm saying? You're jealous. I don't know. What is it? I'm trying to figure it out. What is it? 323 on the clock. Okay, so yes, this person has you on their mind all the time. They're always watching, always trying to figure out what you're doing, how you're moving, what you got going on. It's just absolutely, it's crazy. It's asinine, as someone might say. Let's see. Yeah, because you're like such a spiritual, you keep your heart on your sleeve, you're open. And yeah, hold on, there's a lot of messages coming through now. Let's see. Yeah, so this person, again, they probably have and maybe, I don't know, it seems like they're holding back. They're holding back their resources, they're holding back what they have access to keep you from moving forward. And it's like, why? They don't want you to have the 10 of Pentacles that you deserve. They don't want you to get the promotion, the job. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, this is like, it's kind of sick. It's a sick situation. I don't understand. what's also coming through is like they're trying to hurt your health. Like there's an energy of like focus on yourself, take care of your health, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? These people like, and their spells, I cast down any spells sent from the enemy. You know, anyone who's trying to work against you, I cast it down in the name of Jesus. Seriously, because yeah, yeah. Oh, there's the Emperor again, okay? So it feels like this person, they might be Goody Two Shoes is the song. It's called Goody Two Shoes. So somebody thinks that like you're like they don't see you hold yourself in a high esteem. Like you're a high minded individual. You're polite, you're courteous, you're educated, right? So that screams money, right? And some people, like when you talk well, you don't even have to be a person who has a lot of money, but you just speak and you communicate and you speak like you have money, like you have not even you have culture, you have understanding, you're sophisticated in some way. Someone doesn't like that. They don't like that. They because they recognize that they're not as sophisticated as you. They're not as evolved as you. They don't know as much as you. And they don't like that because they feel like it doesn't match. Okay? Because maybe you don't have, there's the devil's there, okay? Like, yeah, there's someone here who they're just like, they're trapped in their own head about you. And they're trying to stop your progress, but it's not gonna work. I cast down any evil thoughts. And that's really the message of like, you need to recognize when, the swords aren't here. There's a lot of like energy of like the material world, like the physical aspects of life. And so they're trying to slow that down for you. Truly slow that down for you. What else? Yeah. So for you, it's like, I feel like you've been praying. You've been very, it's interesting because I was just reading Proverbs. So I think it's time to, go to the next level, and the next level might involve, Almost Doesn't Count, Brandy. I love a Brandy song. Hey. Yeah, so it's like they almost did it, but it doesn't matter. That's what I was just saying. Like, it doesn't matter what they try to do. You didn't get it. They didn't hurt you. They didn't stop anything, right? Because you know why? Because you can pray and you can meditate and you know how to tap into your higher power. You have the keys, period. You have the keys. They wish they had the keys. This is this emperor or whoever it is. Because this is you. And everything that you want and desire in this life, you're going to have it. But it's just going to take some time to get this person out of your energy. Whoever it is, right? These people who It's a group of people. As we've been having these readings, like it's been a group of people. It's sick and it's too much, honestly. It's too much. It's like, why? Like, the question that's coming is why? Why are they doing this? Why is this happening? I already know, but why? We already talked about it, why? But the question always comes back. Why? Because you know how to move forward. You know how to you may be broke, have nothing, you may be needing to work on your health, you may need to work on, your abundance, your home, you may need to work on every aspect of your life, but you're not as sad as them. You're not as sad as them. And they have so much more than you. And they are so disappointed and sad and miserable. They have a whole life. They have a house. They have a partner who loves them. They have a good job. They have all the things that you can want in life. And they're still so unhappy and miserable, and that's what they don't like about you, because you can have absolutely nothing. You can have literally I can have a cup that I'm saying me, but you can have a cup of water and the sun and the clothes on your back, and you're happy, you're good, because you have faith. Woo! I feel it. I just like the tears are welling up in my eyes, because that's faith. That's faith. And that is what God calls us to do, is to understand, like, even when I have nothing, I'm naked, I have nothing to give, I have nothing to offer. And that's when he's going to show up. 222 on the clock. That's when he's going to show up. And that's what he wants. I think that's his pleasure. That's the pleasure of the Lord, is like, share my world. Ooh, that's interesting. Mary J. Blige is share my world. Wow. Woo. That's powerful. It's like this world, the world of your mind. That's so interesting. Today I was walking here, and it's hard for me to get here because I had some other things to do. Sometimes I look at the things that I do and I'm like, why am I doing all this? What do I really want to be doing in life, Anyway, so I was having that, kind of getting here. This is what I want to be doing, as these videos. I love to do these videos. I love to like just learn, and just connect as well as I can to other people and stuff. But I had to do some other stuff that I didn't necessarily want to do, but I said I would do it. So anyway, so it was a long walk to get here. And I was like, ooh, 323 on the clock. I just was like, in my mind, I was like, okay, what am I imagining? What do I want to see in the future? What do I want in this life? Like, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still on the planet. So what do I want here? And I just started to imagine the future and the beach. And I love the beach. I'm a Pisces. We Pisces. We want to be near the water all the time. That's what I've been feeling in my spirit so deep. Like, you need to be near the water. 444, or not 444, but 1414 on the clock. Like, be near the water. Enjoy the water. And just let yourself feel the energy of the earth, but also the water, and just how they meet and how they connect, and be, and that is a powerful tool. 444 on the clock. That's taking care of the health, taking care of your body. It's here. But share your world. right? And some part of that is like take care of your health, and health is wealth. So if you take care of yourself, take care of your vessel, your temple, and then you take care of your mind, which is a part of your body, you're going to have the riches that these people can never imagine having, because your mindset is very rich. Your mindset is, even though it feels like a rough situation, you're like, you know what? I have the love of the Lord. I have faith that things are going to work out. Things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to work out, and I let God's will be what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to force things. I'm done forcing it. We got to be done forcing 555. Hey, I just said that and it said 555. So yeah, we done forcing things, and these people, they tend to force things and try to control things. And you're like, you know what? I don't need to. I used to be disappointed, upset, sad, but I'm done with that. I just have to let God be God and have faith that things are going to work out, because He's doing all things for my good, right? That the scripture does say that, And did I say that here's the Hierophant, just so you know. It's very balanced, very beautiful. It's telling you to meditate, you know what I'm saying? I'm also thinking of fasting. Yes, and fasting might be a good thing to do. Yeah, that can help. That can really help. Really beautiful. So let's see. Usually I only do about, 6 cards, but what else? It feels like the message is clear. Like, even though you might feel this isolation, yeah, because both of these images, are kind of isolated. They're kind of like even this one, the Hierophant, like he's above these people. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is kind of your calling, right? And they hate it. They hate that you're so enlightened. That's the word. You're so enlightened. You know things beyond what they know. And yeah, I'm just looking at the numbers here. So I'm seeing 3, the 10, the 5, okay? 2 5s here, okay? It's time to change, So you might be going somewhere, going on a trip, you might do like a retreat, so you can focus on your health, take it easy, focus on your health, focus on your body, focus on your mind, meditate, just take it easy. That's, but these people, they're gonna be watching. They're always watching. So, and it feels like you're getting better at them watching, because not in the sense that head over heels. Yeah. So yeah, your head, this is their mindset, right? Like you have a great mindset and they hate it because their mindset is trash. Their mindset is trash. They listen to bad music. They listen to terrible things on the TV and the online. Like they're ill. If your mindset is off, you're ill, period. That's it. What else is there to say, So, I think you're getting better. I think you're a very sensitive person. You're a loving person. But you're getting better at knowing how to move away from those people who they don't really like you. They're trying to hurt you. They're trying to stop your progress. You're getting better at that. So kudos to you, and you are on your throne. You're blessed, very, very blessed. Okay. All right. I love you so much, my divine, my Pisces, my babies, my loves. Go ahead and subscribe, share, like, and drop a comment in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Take care.